Good morning. Welcome to this morning's intention. Start of our Saturday. If you could find a place where you could sit or lie down and not be disturbed for the next 30 minutes, that would be ideal. I'm going to create an intention and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. So go ahead and close your eyes down. We're going to start by taking a few deep, slow breaths. Inhale the breath of life. And when you exhale, I want you to just let go. All the cares and worries dissolve and float up away from you. And the next breath in, fill your belly, fill your lungs, your whole being. And when you exhale this time, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. The next breath, vision yourself breathing light directly into your heart and exhaling directly from your heart. Good. Now let's give a little attention to our bodies. Make sure we're all relaxed for this inwards journey. Put your attention down at your feet right now. Ask them to relax. And see if you can't feel the energy leaving your feet, going into the earth, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then completing the circuit back to you into your feet again. Allow Mother Earth to help cleanse and replenish your energy and feel grounded. And now put your focus on your ankles and your shins and your calves, your knees. Everything just relaxes. And now your upper legs, your buttocks, your hips, pelvic area. Feel everything soften right now. And then focus on the inner organs, your rib cage, your breast, chest, your full back and spine. Everything just loosens. It's okay to be at peace right now. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hang loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then you put your focus on your scalp. Not something we often think about, but put your attention there right now and see if there's any tension hiding. It's a good spot for hiding tension. Just release it. It's almost as if you could feel your ears are able to wiggle. And then bring your attention down to your jaw. Allow it to unhinge, open the mouth, receive the breath of life. And then the eyelids, see if you can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. And we go inwards and we ask our right brain to relax. And we ask our left brain to relax. And then we thank our minds for all the hard work they do for us all the time. We invite it to just have a seat on the couch now and chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We ask the mind to stick around and be part of our council, but just take more of a back seat for a little while. And now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Today, let's use the water to deal with them. element of water is beautiful, naturally retains memory. It's a beautiful vehicle for our thoughts. So imagine yourself standing in a river, a gentle river, not a raging one. You can feel the flow of it across your feet. Your feet are in the banks, but the water is flowing up to your ankles or your knees. You're enjoying the cool wetness of the water. It's a hot summer day on your skin. I want you to envision that your thoughts can shake out of your head, almost like a dog shaking its wet coat. And the thoughts are just dropping out of your head. Gravity is taking them to the water, and the flow of the river is transporting them down along the way. I want you to notice your thoughts, but don't allow yourself to get carried away down the river with them. Just watch them, witness them, and then see them float on by. You can always catch up with them later if you like. You don't need to go with them. Just stay anchored where you are. And if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, that means, therefore, you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. We're going to explore that a bit here. If at any time the thoughts pick you up and drag you away with them downstream, just pop back up into the air. As soon as you realize it, just bring yourself gently back to the present moment, where you are, anchored in the sand on the bank. You can use my voice as a guide, or you can use your breath. The practice is just simply bringing yourself back. And now let's take a journey from our head space to the chest cavity. We're going to use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I want you to feel this journey viscerally. So feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And just feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And you land on the platform in front of your heart. I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, or a wall has been built. This is normal. This is natural. We all build barriers to help protect ourselves. But what I want you to realize is that it's your heart, and you have access to it, full VIP backstage pass access to it at all times. So go ahead and imagine those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open, and perhaps a bridge appears over a moat that might have been built, such as with me. Envision that barrier dissolving. And I want you to see the door of your heart crack open now. As you approach it, brilliant beams of yellow and golden light are spilling out everywhere. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space, being bathed in this beautiful golden light. It's so warm, so loving. You feel safe and secure and so happy, so incredibly happy. This heart space is where you find the best place you've ever been to or could imagine. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what we really are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a little bit of a shift in perception now and experience our energy body or our light body. As you're standing in your heart, I want you to look down at your hands and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're kind of existing, floating there like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And you have a very unique shade of color and texture to you. I want you to experience that right now. What color are you? And you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you. It's so safe, so pure. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this light. This is the flow of the cosmos or the consciousness of one. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. And you don't have to change any beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. At the end of the day, this is just total connection. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names, many cultures and ways of thinking. It doesn't really matter what you call it. It is just the energy that we all belong to. Light, love, joy. And one of the things you might experience when joining in is a sensation of coming home. It's quite common. At some point, you will experience on all levels that you are everything else and everyone else in the universe, and that they are also contained in you. This nexus is a most magical place, powerful. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe. Spontaneous healings happen here, miracles, and an immense capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. So I want you to go ahead right now and envision yourself in a life that you've always secretly dreamed of having. All the glorious details in place. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the page and color the blanks the way you see fit. So let's first talk about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now. It's completely whole, vibrant, healthy. Your physical body moving with grace and ease. Your mental body full of clarity. Your emotional body balanced. And your energetic body filled and complete. And we can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we look after our bodies. It's part of our normal routine. And anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to look after any of our bodies, that is amply available to us. I want you to envision, just really experience right now what this vibrant health looks like, this vitality. What does it feel like? I feel very light, like a weight's been lifted off of me, and it's almost like effervescent bubbles of joy are coursing through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, realigning everything into its natural, perfect, healthy state of being. It's very exhilarating. Now that you're enjoying this vitality, I want you to extend this to your family and your friends. Feel the satisfaction of seeing their relief, freedom, wonderment on their faces. And now extend that out further to your community. And then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this planet for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has natural, ample, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts, so we could maybe travel around a bit once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our dreams and our passions in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're fulfilled on many levels. I want you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? It's okay if you don't know what your purpose is right now. That's okay. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon that information into your conscious awareness. So let's generate feelings of completeness, of wholeness that you felt at times in your life. Perhaps it's that overall good feeling you have from selflessly helping another. Or you could go back to a memory where you're doing something you're so completely enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lose track of all time. It's kind of what you're looking for. Now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. And now what does this look like? We just did this for the entire planet. I see all the beautiful intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. All of a sudden, we're living on a planet that's pollution-free. We're living in harmony and balance with her ecosystems, supporting Mother Earth the way she supports us. How amazing is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, moving into the future together in a most balanced and sustainable way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. That's through the meadow and over the bumps. But today, let's focus on celebrating life together in music, in song, in dance, in playing, in laughter. Just experience this again right now. My heart is just expanding my chest with joy. I'm feeling all the relationships healing, connections between us, opening up, forgiveness flowing, togetherness. It's so beautiful. And now let's intend one more thing, that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody's feeling connected. And something magical happens when we remember who and what we are, this high vibrational resonance frequency, this energy of light and love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower vibrational frequencies don't make sense anymore. Greed and judgment and harming of others. And all of a sudden, everybody adopts the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, and sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. What does this feel like? I mean, I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing smiles on strangers' faces, seeing the light behind their eyes. And I can feel all the worry and fear and tension lift up collectively off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere above us into higher vibrational frequencies that are more in tune with who we are. And all of a sudden, trust is blossoming again in my heart. I'm overflowing with compassion, feeling all the connections between us clearing and cleaning, communication flowing. So beautiful. What an amazing atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. And now let's be in our shoes right now. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. I want you to be in your shoes right now. Look at all the beauty around you in your reality, whatever you might be doing, wherever you are. You might be with your family, marveling at their shining faces, or with friends out playing a game somewhere. You might be communing with nature in the forest, enjoying the serenity. You might be indoors working on your favorite hobby. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, stop right now and look at all the beauty that surrounds you. Drink it in. Drink it in. Feel the energy of unconditional love that exists surrounding you at all times, and just receive it. Allow it in. You are so worthy of it and this beautiful reality you've just created. And thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath in this beautiful life. Thank you for this amazing vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all the beauty. Thank you for my emotions guiding me in this lifetime. And thank you for my connections to each other, to the earth, to my heart, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, healing, love, energy. Thank you. And then we're going to take this beautiful reality we've just created and build it up as an energy ball in our centers right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those wonderful emotions you just felt living that reality, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. You build that energy ball up. We're going to take a very large breath in. When we exhale, we're going to release that energy and share it with the world. Here goes. Build up, build up, build up that energy ball with all that beautiful intention in it. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then fill yourself back up with the breath of life, full of energy and healing and love and light. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our body proper. Shift your limbs around a little bit. When you're ready, also open your eyes, come back into the room. And how do you feel? If you feel a sense of peace, relaxation, healing, love, anything, joy, know that you can come back to this state of being at any point in your day with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice. Eventually, we won't even have to try anymore. We'll just become natural walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy, creating the reality of our choosing around us. We're just that powerful, and exponentially so together by magnitude. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. I feel the energy leaving me when we breathe out and exhale, circling the globe, causing all the other pockets of matching energy to light up in response, creating a beautiful halo around the planet. So have the most amazing day. Beginning of our, well, I guess yesterday was the beginning, but Saturday morning of Easter weekend. And just any time you can throughout the day, take a moment to, if not breathe the intention, just sit in your heart and receive. Receive this energy of unconditional love that exists all around us. It is what we are made of. Receive it and allow that to heal you and do whatever you need to do. Okay, we'll see you again tonight for the evening shorter intention.